Okay, welcome to the first iBuumerang presentation. Bear with me because this is all new to me. Presenting this is online. I've spoken to many people about this opportunity because it's such a phenomenal opportunity. Briefly, my background. Sorry, my name's John McDermott. I've been involved from Sydney, Australia. I've been involved with network marketing opportunities for 13 years now. Some good, some bad, but the bottom line is, in a nutshell, they all required monthly order ships of products that I could probably go to my local supermarket and buy for 50% of the price. Money goes into the compensation plan, and you're paying more for the product, basically. And the bottom line is that many people don't make money from network marketing. That's a no-brainer. It's many people have been burnt. Many people have been involved with many opportunities from all types of A to Z, and I won't mention their names, but I think you know them. If you're watching this, you have a bit of an entrepreneurial mind, and you've probably delved into some of these companies. The best way is to simply get on with this presentation and just show you what we have with iBuumerang. Okay. First of all, and I'll start off with the disclaimer. Okay, iBuumerang cannot and will not make any guarantees about your ability to get results or earn any money with our program, information, tools, and strategies. And I say this because it does take work. Simple as that. You're not going to come into this business, and we don't want you in this business if you think it's some sort of lottery ticket where you come in and going to make $1 million in your first 6 months. A couple of years, yes, it's quite achievable. People have done it in many businesses online. But what we have is a real business. It takes work, and I don't want you to assume that you're going to come in and make $1 million in such a short period of time, because it's just not. I mean, this is not feasible. Something like that is not sustainable. And if anyone talks like that, they're talking a load of rubbish and just trying to suck you in. Okay. However, with iBuumerang, it's time for network marketing to evolve. And I'll just go quickly through the presentation to save your time, but you get in a nutshell what this is all about. Okay, we have a first-class consumer experience with a new model developed by Holden Bugs, a famous network marketer in America. And he's developed the idea of perpetual residual income builder, or PRIB. And as we go through the presentation, you'll see more how that works. Okay, the old model, as I briefly mentioned, consumers pay more. Simple as that. Consumers pay a lot more for a lot of these products. You know, I've seen products, you know, like I remember one company, which I won't say their name, but I bought some toothpaste to keep my sponsor happy. I bought some toothpaste, and $20 for a tube of toothpaste. And after using the toothpaste, I just thought, what's that about? I can go to good old Aldi and buy a toothpaste for $3. If that, I think two for $3. You know, ridiculous. Anyway, the bottom line is that only the strong recruiters win. Because in a nutshell, that's what it's all about. It's, you know, people that can have this persuasive sort of nature, these A-type personalities, or go-getters, or BS artists. Let's face it, they hype it up, and they're very good at it. So they bring people in left, right, and centre. People come in, consumers, and they pay their way. Pay monthly products for a year or two, or some even as low as 2 months, 3 months, and I'm out of here. But only the strong recruiters win. Simple as that. So the new model is make money only when consumers or customers save money. Now, how does that work? How will we bring this vision to the world? Okay, it all starts with travel. Travel, an $8 trillion industry. Just so the stats here, and you can pause it later on. I mean, this is recorded, so later on you can have a look yourself. But in Asia alone, $6 billion a day is spent on travel. $70,000 a second. This is US dollars, by the way. So that's probably about 100,000 Australian, probably about 80 or so euro. Not sure the exchange rate, but anyway, you get the picture. A lot of money. $4 million a minute in Asia alone on travel. Travel per se in the whole industry of travel. Europe, 55,500 per second. Per second. Okay. United States, 32,000. Africa, 5,500 per second in Africa alone. What would Nelson think of that? Okay, now here's something revelation to two companies monopolize the entire travel industry. You probably don't know this, and you've probably seen a lot of ads every second ad break. I know Travago in particular come on every second ad break here in Sydney, Australia, where I am. But two companies monopolize the entire travel industry. Booking Holdings, they own all those ones there you can see, booking.com, rentalcars.com, Agoda, Priceline. 58.64 billion they made in 2016. 58 billion, 0.64. 58.64 billion. Can you believe that? Expedia Group is the other major one. 72.43 billion they made in 2016. And it's only increasing. It's just a huge markup. They're not even travel companies. They're marketing companies. Okay. But the company behind us, behind iBuumerang, is Extreme Travel, a 19-year-old veteran company who passed the savings on to you. Okay, so we go on to the iGo platform. iGo for less, in other words. That's the basis of the platform. Okay, it's a wholesale travel booking platform, each personalized to each member. Okay, now let me just start off by saying each member joins for free. So if you're into travel, it's something you want to have a look at because you join for free. Okay, so you get your own travel engine with up to 70% off retail prices. Okay, you earn extra travel bonuses for referring travel to Extreme, and you enjoy a highly discounted exclusive experience, member-only trips and so forth. Remember, over $8 trillion a day of travel inventory, all online at your fingertips. Okay. All right. And Extreme Travel have top award-winning travel. They're a top award-winning travel agency. Okay. If you have a look at all those, I want no need to go through them, but you can pause the video and have a look. There's a whole lot there of extreme. Sorry, excuse the pun. But very, very, very highly awarded awards in the travel industry. Okay, now here's an example. New York City, we've got a 4.5-star hotel. On Expedia, it's $339 per night. Excuse me. On the iGo platform, which is what we have with iBuumerang, $178. It's $161 saving on average per night. That's per night, guys. And Paris, France, 4-star hotel, Travelocity, another company under the umbrella of Expedia. Okay, $440 total. On the iGo platform, $130. Same room, same hotel, same time period, same dates, in other words. $310 savings. That's more than 100% you're saying. Same room, same hotels. Okay? And just on that note down the bottom, you can see we're the first travel booking site to accept Bitcoin. Yeah, that's where the world's going. So this is where the company iBuumerang is going. Okay, another couple there. New York City, top rental car company, rentalcars.com, $392. Okay. iGo, on the iGo, free. Let's emphasize free with a capital left on the iGo platform, $221. So total savings $171. Hotels.com, Punta Cana, 4-star resort, hotels.com, $1,215 for a week. iGo platform, $712 for the week. Same resort, same room, $503 savings. It's almost another trip. It's almost another week in Punta Cana, or more money in your pocket, basically. Yeah. So this is just a phenomenal turnaround of what's happening in the world of travel, and it's just launching now. Okay. So with the reservation confirmations, you get all this sent to you by email. So you've saved all those that money. You've earned such and such points, which are accredited, and you can be used later on for your next trip. You get so many reward points, like a lot of these reward point systems, and there's a whole lot there, you know. So it's just incredible savings in total, and you get this all emailed. It's a beautiful digital back office for your free site. Let me say, free site. Okay. And there's one down the right-hand side there, Holton Bucks, the CEO of this company. Okay, so he saved $1,589 US dollars and earned 1,687 reward points on that trip there that he put there through some time back. Okay, it just keeps getting better. And these are just examples, okay? So they're all the core services that iGo provide. Excuse me. Hotels, rental cars, cruises, flights, homes, weeks, marketplace, and timeshare owners. Now, let me just say as a disclaimer that the flights, very few, very little margin, I should say, on flights. So there's not a huge difference with the flights. I'll be upfront. I'm an upfront guy, so that's the way it is. Okay. However, let me just go over the right side here. Okay. Notice down the bottom right side, a price guarantee. So you find a lower price online on any other site, and the company iBuumerang will refund you 110% of the difference. Okay. Just the asterisk there. 110% price guarantees for hotels, cars, and weekly stays. No price guarantee for flights. Let me emphasize that. No price guarantees for flights. Because you can just go straight to the airline, let's be honest, and get a flight for next to nothing at the base price. Yeah, but hotels, there is a markup, okay? So 110%. How does that work? Okay, so you book a site through iGo. You become a member, free member, book a site, book a holiday, and it's $900. Then it's sorry, so I'll take it back. It's $1,000. And then you find another site, $900 on, I won't mention the competitor's name, but let's just say bookings.com. Okay, you might find a $900. So it's $100 price difference. Okay, you go to the simple link that's on the site, on the back office of your own iGo site. Put in the claim for 100. What site you found it on? Same dates, same room, and bang, you get 110% back. I've kept it at 100, nice and simple. So you get $110 back. So it costs you $890, and the other cheapest booking engine public booking engine was $900. So you actually got $10 on top of saving. You got a $10 less. Can't beat that, guys. Okay. So do you boomerang? Yes, I boomerang. Okay. We're going to be a household name. Give it 5 years, like Uber, you go catch an Uber. Like the old Hoover. I'm a bit older than a lot of people may think with my young, good-looking looks. However, my Uber, it's a bit like the Hoover. Back when I was a kid, it was Hoover. Your mum would say, go get the Hoover and do the Hoover the lounge room. But that was just a brand. I go off on the tangent at times. iBuumerang people will be saying, do you iBuumerang? They'll be saying, yes, I boomerang. It's mark my words, in 5 years' time, it's what are we now? 2019, March 2019, 2024. Let's just make it 2025. Just a nice easy number. 2025, iBuumerang will be a household name. Okay, so if you boomerang, what do you get? You share 50% of the savings with friends and family. Customers enjoy 50% of the available savings. 50% of savings goes to you in the compensation plan. Exclusive, receive savings back in cash. Okay, and there's no limit on the earnings. Okay. All right, here's an example. iBoomerang is an example as a travel savings ambassador, which is what I am, and many people are starting to come on board as. Doesn't matter what line of industry you're in, anyone can do this as a travel savings ambassador. Okay, so basically a distributor. Okay, so they're not free members. They're the nuts and bolts, the distributors giving out free memberships, free travel portal sites to people. Okay, so the TSA member site is Travel Savings Ambassador. So we save 70%. Okay, so you actually get more savings as a TSA. All right, so the public price is $4,867 for this particular trip here in 4.5-star Playa del Calamon. Did I say it right? Anyway, not to worry. So total with tax for the TSA member is $1,467. Okay, so the savings is $3,399. Almost another trip in Playa del Carmen. Okay, so that's $367 a night, right? So in total, you're saving a great deal more than even an iBoomerang customer site. Okay, so the iBoomerang customer site, free with a capital F, they save 35% on this trip. Same hotel, same destination, of course. The public price is once again the same, $4,867 on other sites. So they save $1,699.50. So they're saving half. So that's 35% they save. So total with tax, $3,168.50. $792 they pay a night. Okay. All right. So how does it work for the Travel Savings Ambassador? As the TSA, as the distributor, in other words, okay, you get $595 cash. Okay. Your customer saves, let's look at it as say $1,700. But the TSA gets half that. Okay. So that goes directly to you. Okay. So money is attributed, half the money goes to you, and money is put into the compensation plan, which is part of what I'll discuss in a sec. Okay. So here we go. So basically, in a nutshell, there's a lot of benefits for getting ambassadors on board, and it works off the binary plan. So basically, people in your team. Okay. So if you have a team of 50 TSAs, okay, which is not you sponsoring in 50 people, you might sponsor in 4, 5, 6, 7, who knows? I sponsored in a few just in the last few weeks. One come in yesterday actually. It's just a matter of sharing such a presentation as this, and people can either for them or it's not. One lady got back to me this morning actually and said she's busy with her course, her TAFE course, tech course, technology course. So she's very excited about what we have, but she can't do it at the moment because she's very busy with her course. But many people are available to do such a business. Okay, so basically you're going through this example here. There's 50 team of 50. Okay, so they hand out 10 boomerang customers each on average. Okay, so you got 500 trips per year. Well, you got 500 customers, and if they just do one trip a year, I mean, some people do 2, 3, some people go on trips once a month. Some lucky people can afford such trips, or they could be doing them for business as well. So they go on just look at the average. Let's say one trip a year. That's 500 customers. That's 500 trips. The average savings is $600. Okay, so the customer volume is $575 put into directly to you. Okay, so with that amount of people, the payout is 10% override, $58. Average monthly, $1,700.26. So that's 20,000 average annual income with just 50 people in your team. But this is just speaking very conservatively, because as time progresses, of course, 50 turns into more, and they're all in your team. Okay. Sorry about this. Okay. Go on to the place here. Okay. Okay. Technology is not my favorite thing. Okay. All right. Now let's look at a team of 250. Okay. On average, let's just say 10 boomerangs each. All right. So that's 2,000, 10 times 250. Okay. That's 2,500 customers. All right. So one trip per year is 2,500 trips, of course. 25 times 1. 2,500 trips per year. This is just speaking conservatively. Average savings is $600. Okay. So the customer volume is $2,877. All right. So this comes across here. The payout at 10% override is $288. The average monthly is $8,630 to you. In this case, this woman here. Okay. That's an average annual residual income. That's emphasized residual with a capital R. $103,562 US dollars residual income. Okay. By the way, let me just clarify. I'm from Sydney, Australia. On the iGo site, the customer has a beautiful site there that can convert to whatever currency. In our case, AUD, Aussie dollars. So then the site transposes into Australian dollars, and this can be done for any country. Obviously, euro, what else we got? And any other form of currency, American dollars, of course, US dollars, because that's where the company is based. So yeah, by default, it's US dollars. Okay. All right. So where do we start? Okay, coming in, the first point of call is the person comes in. Sorry about this. Okay, first point of call. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Your pre-launch call. For your pre-launch, as I say, it's pre-launch phase at the moment. So 11th of March was the official pre-launch date. So we're not even launched. However, this is going back a company, 19-year-old company. They've amalgamated with some savvy entrepreneurs, Holton Bugs and a few other people. Very successful network marketers in the game for 28 years, earned over $100 million in the business. Okay, so he's bought into the company. All right. So the fast start compensation plan. All right. So these are the different overrides, which I won't go into. It sounds a bit confusing. However, basically this is all money coming into your pocket. You get paid on different levels, whatever, how many you're sponsored in. And it goes down to, so 1 to 4, you get paid on levels 1 to 3. This is just the uni level, by the way. So it all works out. That's fine. It all works out in the compensation plan of simple getting your money. All right. So what do we have here? All right. So the different packages. All right. Too good here. All right. Here we go. I'll just use the old arrow button. That'll help. Okay. All right. So you start in. Everyone comes in at $49.95 US. Okay. They get their own free Boomerang customer site. They get 5 boomerangs to send out, which is free boomerangs to send out to people in their network. I've asked around 90% of people I've spoken to just say, yeah, I go on hotels every few months or once a year, or as long as they go to a hotel, say once a year. Because hotels is predominantly where they're going to be saving money. Okay? So they get 25% of referral commissions. They get an either-side interactive presentation, which is a fantastic presentation. Within a nutshell, I'm going on a bit here with all this, but in a nutshell, in 15 minutes, they do the presentation, and it's an interactive presentation, so they can click on different bits and pieces and get they can find out more about how it works. Basically, in a nutshell, it's they can either decide to be a customer, a free customer, get their own Boomerang customer site, or they can take on the business. But that's what they get. For only $49.95, once-off payment, that is. Once off. Okay? And the TSA online management system. Okay? So now, if you want to be serious, you come in like myself and do this as a business. Okay, so the global packages, okay, you get the iGo booking engine, which is what the free customers get as well. But the coach class comes in, it's $250 once-off payment. Once-off payment. That gives you an online business, basically a travel site an online business site to make money. In our digital world, that's where the world's going. Okay, so that's basically your whole business premises bought. To me, that's good value. Okay, you can go to business class, which gives you more boomerangs, 25 boomerangs, gives you 100% travel saving bonuses on hotels and rental cars, gives you 12% commission of the team, which is once the teams grow to phenomenal numbers, which they will, especially in this early stage, and that's $500 US. Okay, so the first class, if you're really serious about this, go first class. I went first class. My sponsor went first class. Other people, and lady I sponsored in, went first class. Other people coming on board are going first class, because if you're serious about doing this as a business, that's where you want to be. For a limited time only, you get 20%. So it's the highest commission that you'll get of the binary plan, which is we can discuss more about that later. But it's a lot more money. Obviously, a lot more money, than double the money to 10%, then 10% as it goes past. Okay, so you can get all this through. It's $99.95 monthly subscription fee for all enrollment packs, coach, business, and first class. Okay, coach class is $49.95 per month in selected countries. Okay, and there are a number of countries who are considered countries that there's less income earned, in a nutshell. So across the board, the general population, that is Thailand, India, there's a number of countries which I can get to you soon. Okay, so what are you waiting for? Let's get started now. Go to the team, go back to your sponsor, whomever you sponsored in, and you go to iBuumerang.com. Your sponsor will have a username, so their username, then .iBuumerang.com. Everyone gets such a site, so it's beautiful to manage. Yeah, I won't tell you my sponsor of my particular site, but basically get back to the person that introduced you to. That's a fair way to do business, and we hope to see you on board. Okay, thank you.